Yeah. Let's do it again. Come on. No, no. Wait.
What?
My grandma's here?
I don't think it was.
No, it's a lawn. And then you just ran.
So, are we going to be in your way?
I should get that. No worries.
Move the camera on this end.
Why don't you buy our drink?
Should she wear this one? It's probably better her size than what we're doing.
The big one.
I'm a child. I've been telling him for the last 5 minutes. Yeah, and he's I've been telling him for the last 5 minutes. No, I got nothing. No, sit down.
Judging station.
Downtown Fond du Lac, True Blazer, Terry Davis.
Mike.
How does this sound?
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Check, check, check. All right. Thank you. That's good. You'll have to be at about 50%. I'll have to be about 100 minutes.
That's it coming off?
So, Drew, as long as we're covering this parade here, let's get a shot of the Fountain City Cafe. Can you get that?
Oh yeah, I was actually just there.
You were just there doing what?
Me and my daughter Madison picked up a muffin and some root beer.
Yeah, it's a great place inside, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's very nice. Annie, who works around the clock, almost nearly 24 hours a day. She's got wraps, she's got muffins, she's got coffee. You know, it's easy in, easy out. You get to the counter and you're out of there in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And you're on your way. So Annie's Fountain City Cafe, in fact, about a year ago, we were over here. We kind of kept zooming in on them, and we didn't even know who they were. And we got to know them over the past year or so. And it's just a nice local restaurant, local people working hard, and it's really a kind of quaint inside. What do you think of the interior?
Not bad. And you know, it's a cafe, and it's got that cafe feel to it, but it's a very homey and welcoming.
Absolutely.
You get there and get everything you need. Coffee.
So highly recommended on the TD local support club. I like to support the local businesses in and around our community. In fact, I'm having a cup of coffee right now from Annie's Fountain City Cafe. So I got it done. I'm ready to go.
As is Jake Jeske, the man behind the computer engineering all of this live stream. He's sipping on some sweet Fountain City Cafe coffee as well.
Okay. So we do want to thank, special thanks today to Mason Steffes and Luke Holzman. They tracked down this scissors lift we're standing on, and the scissors lift is the only way we're going to cover this parade with any, accuracy. And our scissors lift is courtesy of Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair. And Darren over there, just a nice guy, and Brian Coons from our office set that up with Darren at their store. And boy, if you need anything to rent, you don't like to buy things like I don't know, whenever you're doing any type of gardening or yard work,
landscaping,
right,
scaffolding, anything
right.
you need. Yeah.
You don't want to rent. I mean, you don't want to buy that stuff. You're going to use it once every year, if that. Maybe you want to dial it in and go over there and check out to see what they have in stock. Let's see what else you got. Can we get some shots of some of the parade goers here, Drew, and see Fond du Lac starts to line up for the annual event?
Absolutely. A lot of people coming down Main Street today. Not too bad outside. A little chilly, but nothing a jacket and hat won't take care of.
You got to dress for it, Drew. You just got to dress for it. That's what I always say.
Yeah, I'm definitely not dressed for it, but that's all right.
Going to be a lot of kids here tonight, a lot of candy. Of course, the parade always ends with Santa. And when Santa is there, you know it's over.
That's right.
Unless do they have the horses at the very end? Because you know why the horses are at the end, because they leave a mess.
It could be. It could be Santa or the horses.
Santa or the horses.
The horses will lead you to the end of the parade.
Right. So let's see, what do we got going on at Radio Plus these days? We're giving away a free wedding, aren't we?
Yeah, we sure are. Sweet and Easy, partnering up with our fine stations and giving the opportunity for a couple that's in need, deserving a free wedding. We're giving them everything they could possibly want for their wedding.
Yeah.
DJ service, wedding dress,
Cake.
Cake is always important. Catering,
Cake.
more cake. We also have different banquet halls, everything you could possibly need. And all they have to do is stop at radioplusinfo.com and get the information on that and submit their story on how they can win a free wedding.
Last year's winner really needed it. They had some health issues which caused high medical bills and set them back. And they couldn't have been more deserving and more appreciative. It was an emotional moment when we crowned last year's winner of the Bridal Wedding Wish. And we'll announce our winner this year at Edith's Bridal Fair, which is coming up Thursday, January 5th. So if you know anyone who is down and out because of medical bills or maybe a job issue or whatever it might be, let us know, and we'd love to hear their story in 300 words or less as to why they deserve a free wedding. And then I saw Travis last night from Sweet and Easy, and I also saw Teresa from Sweet and Easy last night. They're at the charity ball.
Okay.
And they're going to pull this whole thing together and make it a very memorable event. This is not going to be a cheap wedding. This is not going to be a dog and pony show wedding. This is going to be the real deal for some lucky bride and groom. It is the Wedding Wish, and we encourage you to enter. You can also enter on the Sweet and Easy event planning. Yeah, their Facebook page. So.
Yeah, give them a thumbs up on the old Facebook page. Give them a 5-star rating, of course, because they do excellent. I see some. Maybe I don't see action down there. Just the police.
Drew is more excited for the parade than most of the 4-year-olds here.
That's
today.
right.
By the way, how old is your daughter, Madison?
She's 8 years old. She's sitting on the curb. She didn't want to come up
Get
here.
her on the screen, or
waiting for the
hey,
candy.
Madison. There's Madison. Yeah, Madison, wave to the camera. There you go.
There she is.
That's what Christmas is all about, right there.
She's ready to start board hopping any day now.
We need her. We need her. A lot of people filing through here tonight, Drew.
Oh yeah.
We encourage you to let your friends know that this is being covered live, and you can, of course, watch this on demand anytime. Where's Wade Bates when you need him?
Where is he? I don't know. I don't know if he's here. He might be here today. He might be somewhere lingering around Main Street. He seems to attend the Fond du Lac events, though he's no longer
in the broadcast industry.
Technically a citizen of Fond du Lac.
Right.
He's off in the Beaver Dam area, but...
Well, a few years ago, Wade Bates and I had a conversation with Bart Winkler.
Yep.
A couple of name drops there, and they agreed to allow our company to video stream this parade. Of course, this parade has been sponsored forever by our competitor at KFIZ, and we really appreciate working with them on this community function.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things we do together that people don't know. You know, we do work on different projects within the community, supporting community causes on a regular basis. So special thanks to everyone at KFIZ and 107.1.
It's
The Bull.
The Bull. Correct.
Well, we got that out of the way, Drew. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm having a little fun here. I used to work there, you know.
As did I.
Yeah, that's right. But I was there 10 years.
Yeah, you were there 10. I was there about 2.5 years.
Okay. Well, a lot of fine quality broadcasters came from there.
Oh yeah, Chuck Freeman, Bart Winkler, Wade Bates,
Greg Owens.
Greg came there. Greg Stensland.
Tom Biolo. Silk Casper.
The legends.
It is a institution. The station's been on the air since 1922.
It has, yeah. It's a good station, a good landmark in the Fond du Lac area, as is the nice building on the corner of Western and Main Street, of course.
This is where Drew starts to plug his own company, so he has job security. All right.
You gotta sound good when the boss is next to you.
So now, last night I was at the charity ball and I heard the band D. Willie and the Souvenirs.
Yeah, put on a good performance.
They were very good. That would be Dr. Brian Henslin. He's a chiropractor for Agnesian.
Okay.
He plays the trombone in that band, and man, is that awesome stuff. And everybody's dressed to the nines. The ladies all got their really nice dresses on. The guys are all in ties, and it's quite a function. And they made a lot of money. And the charity club takes this money, and they literally buy milk with it for kids that can't afford school milk. Think of that.
Yeah, that's a good cause. And there's a lot of things that people, we take for granted without even knowing that we take for granted. And I mean, just minor essentials like milk at school is one of them.
Special thanks to Mason Steffes. He secured the scissors lift. It's not like I would know how to pick that thing up.
Yeah, I don't know. Mason Steffes is quite the workhorse. He does a lot of good stuff in the area. One of Record Entertainment's finest.
He's a kind of a legend at St. Mary's Springs.
He is.
Mason was part of the football team that darn near went to state, but it also went to state and won with Mason Steffes on the line 2 years in a row. And, the neatest thing about Mason is he's just a great guy. He's always there to help. He's
always got a good smile on his face, and he's a good-looking kid.
He's loyal. I don't know about his looks. I'd check that. We're gonna get back to on that one. But when Mason was 12, he was acting as though he was 25.
Yeah.
Because he was just a responsible guy. And now that he's nearly 18, is he 18 yet? He is 18 already? Oh, he got the vote. No wonder why Trump won. All right, that's good. But anyway, Mason's just been a pleasure to have with Record Entertainment and Radio Plus, and always there to go the extra mile. And he learned that from his dad.
Yeah,
Evan
absolutely.
Steffes, do you know K-Dog?
I've met him a couple times.
Yeah. And Jody's, he got the work ethic from K-Dog and the sweetness from his mother, Jody. Jody's awesome. So, Drew, we're just about ready for parade time. I think the parade will start with the police officer.
Okay.
I think they do that to clear the way.
Well, don't mention my name. I got warrants.
Mm-hmm.
No, just kidding.
You should. You should. Hey, what about Christmas Idol? Tell our listeners about
Christmas
that.
Idol.
Somebody could win $500 for their school.
And a pizza party from Eaton's Fresh Pizza. All they have to do is go to sunny977.com or radioplusinfo.com and submit their choir or band and give us a little taste of what they have to offer. And the winning school gets $500 and for their music department and a pizza party from Eaton's Fresh Pizza.
Yeah.
2 categories.
Yeah.
There's K through 6 and then 7 through 12.
All these schools are doing these songs anyway, so why not record it and send it in, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And
so you record it, and then we're going to play it on the air.
Yeah. There's a ton of good choirs out there, a ton of good bands out there that a lot of people in the area might not know about. There's one at every school, but I was a Fond du Lac choir member myself my whole high school career. Corey Schneider, of course.
All right,
being
we
my
love
director.
Corey. He's got South Shore Chorale tonight.
South Shore Chorale tonight,
He's a busy
and
guy.
then Night of Silence next weekend.
He's very busy.
Yeah, he does an excellent job.
Together. He just got off the Fiddler on the Roof production. So Drew is sharing with you about Christmas Idol. Again, the categories are K through 6 and 7 through 12. Get with your music teacher, send in a song. We will play it on Sunny 97.7. And then if you're voted the best, we'll cut you a check for $500, courtesy of Fond du Lac Credit Union. Throw you a pizza party from Eaton's Fresh Pizza, which I love their pizza.
Yeah, the pizza's
What do they do with that pizza? How come
I
it's
don't
so
know.
good?
They make it with love.
There's been some really good love going on there, I'll tell you. It's really good stuff. And then also a special thanks to Touchstone Living Center, because the winning school.
Correct.
Hey, if you win, you got to earn your check. We're going to make you come to Touchstone Living Center and perform.
There you go.
A lot of kids are excited at this time of year.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You get to
it's
see
crazy.
Some of these kids' first time seeing Santa for the year. Of course, they get to race to the streets to get the candy. They get to see it all.
Now, you'll be hearing later on in the parade, that was Brock Rademan and his bride coming down the Miracle Mile from Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. Cheap plug.
There you go.
Where they do the best work on earth. Where they have the materials to do the best work on earth. And I was kind of wanted to circle back to one thing before I go on. the anticipation right now, when you're 6 years old, 7 years old, man, there's nothing like it. Are you using that threat on your children?
About Santa?
Yeah, you better be good or else.
I haven't yet, but I probably should start using that in the arsenal because you only have one time a year to do that, and that's when they actually behave.
Man, oh
So
man,
maybe I need to pull that out of my pocket.
I've been using it a lot. Look at that little girl in the middle of the street there. Is she a doll?
She's ready to go. Ready to go.
Put that little pink girl on there. See if you can get a shot of that, Drew. You got that in you?
Yeah, I gotta.
Zoom in on that young lady right down there in the front. She's here we go. Here's a close-up of what we're talking about right here. There she is.
Ready to go.
She's ready. She's all warm. She's dressed nicely. That's good. There's a couple of other young kids down here close by to our stand. We should be checking out on them and see some faces on there. Jake Jeske, does he know what he's doing with the controls back there?
I think so.
He doesn't know for sure.
Well, it looks like we might be getting a start soon here.
Hey, St. Mary Springs and WLA last night. Close game.
Yeah.
Did you catch that?
I did not. I was watching the Fond du Lac game. I was actually at the Fond du Lac game, which that too a very close game.
Okay, tell me how that ended.
Cardinals lost.
Cardinals lost?
Yeah, so
okay.
That moves them to 0-2 for the start of the basketball year. But they looked good. I mean, a couple issues here, too many personal fouls in my opinion, but
Sam Fredrickson, he's the tall guy on the team. He's my neighbor.
He dunks. He got two slam dunks.
Growing up, I can just remember I knew that kid was going to be a stud because he's out there all the time practicing basketball. January, March, July, didn't matter.
That's what you got to do when you need that dedication if you wanna play.
He's much like his father, who's also an athlete. His father is actually a doctor, probably not as athletic as he once was, but Springs last night beats WLA on a buzzer beater, and I love it when WLA and Springs play because it's always a good game.
Yeah.
And you don't know who's going to win no matter what going in. You don't know who's going to win until the game is over. And sure enough, last night, WLA is up by 1 with like 6 seconds left. Springs inbounds for a shot. Blake Bauer takes the shot with 3 seconds left, misses, and the rebound goes to Clay Scheffner, and he bounces it off the backboard and in as the buzzer went off.
Oh, it's always a good feeling too.
Not if you're a WLA fan.
Of course, yeah, but I mean, it's nice to watch.
But nonetheless, if you'd like to watch that buzzer beater, you got to check out RadioPlusInfo.com.
Up for a replay right now, and then
very nice.
Now and forever. All right, looks like we have a start coming up here. Slowly but surely, the fine police force leading the parade of Fond du Lac.
And we'll do our best to tell you who's driving by. We'll probably get a little bit of a tighter shot when they come through. But at this point, when the police are here, you know the parade is ready to begin. Special thanks to Knight and Barry Title Group.
Giving our engineers in there a nice cozy, warm spot. And letting us use their internet. All right, here we go.
Right behind the police department, we'll see the color guard, and this is where you almost have to stop and applaud these people because the things that our veterans have done and what they continue to do to serve is just amazing. And people get it. You can hear the crowd applauding now as our local vets make their way through the annual holiday parade of lights. You know what's coming up is it'll be a while, but the record entertainment float will be coming through, and that float every year gets the award for the loudest entry in the parade.
Record Entertainment, your source of all entertainment for your wedding.
All the music and all the fun.
That's right. Here are our friends 107.1 The Bull.
I bet you the Bull is happy tonight because it's a little chilly.
It is, yeah.
When that bull's
Yeah.
got to be out at Walleye Weekend or the Fond du Lac Fair, he's not so
He's
happy.
having a rough day. Dawn behind the camera there.
There's Dawn.
Or behind the wheel, I should say, not the camera.
She works very hard.
Oh,
over
yeah.
Well, I think if I see right, there's a little separation here. However, I think this is going to be Rob Drendel with Remax coming through with this blowtorch that will heat up your pants. So really be careful. This thing is going to be hot. Yeah, he comes through every year. This is fascinating, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could feel the heat.
You can.
That's a lot better than throwing candy.
Yeah.
Give it a blow right here.
There you go. All right.
All right, then. That's awesome. I need a sign up here that says wave.
Got some parents walking down, handing out candy.
There's Rob Drendel right there.
There he is.
The black hat with his back toward us.
Oh, yeah.
He's quite the auctioneer as well. Have you ever heard him auctioneer stuff?
I've not.
It's amazing.
Hey, someone stole your car there, Terry. Right here.
I don't know that I could even handle a car like that. Who do we got sitting on the back of it?
I believe that is the fairest of the fair.
Fairest of the fair. Alexis
Newton.
All right,
the
Alexis
fairest of the fair for Fond du Lac this year. Conveniently after the flame, we have your Fond du Lac Fire Department.
I like that, yeah. Just in case, right?
Yeah.
These fire trucks, you know, they're $500 million, you know,
Yeah.
or more. What am I saying? There might be $1 million, these trucks.
But definitely essential to the community. Had a fire this morning
Where?
at the old card house or something like that. Greg Senslin bringing that news to
I
us.
missed that
Yeah.
one. I was too busy reading our website about the another attack on a Waupun prison guard.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. These prison guards,
It's a dangerous place.
Yes, their jobs are very, very tough.
Greg Senslin always bringing us the most recent news, headlines all the time.
And now he's dangerous because we showed him how to use our Twitter app.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
You don't want to be in the back of that truck.
Nope.
But if you are, you know you're going to be in good hands. Green Bay Packer Jerome Elliott will be in Fond du Lac Monday night.
Bring in a special guest, Carl Bradford, for the Summit Automotive Game Plan. That'll be a lot of fun.
Fat Joe's Bar and Grill. It's free to get in. What's this? The Holy Land Snowflyers. Love it.
Look at this.
This is pretty intense.
Join a club. You can visit them, holylandsnowflyers.com. There it is. Look at that. And here they are.
Snow. They're waiting for snow. Glenn Grothman was at the charity ball last night. Here he comes right
There he is.
Okay, here comes the Fond du Lac Marching Band, and I'm just going to let the music play, and I'll let you zoom in on a few of the musicians, and we'll just let it air because this is awesome music. Here we go. There we go. Follow that up a little bit.
We have the Fond du Lac Fondy dance team, coached by Kay Wanzer and Carissa Sonnenfeld, good friends of mine.
Is this your chance to say you have friends?
I have a couple. There are a few.
Dance competitions with these dance teams is intense. I was at the state level watching that one year, and it's unbelievable what those girls do.
This is Miss Fond du Lac,
Yes.
or Miss Foot of the Lakes, as they say.
Sure. Delaney Hayward.
Delaney Hayward.
Beautiful name. It's almost as cool as Drew Glazer.
That's right. Just about.
You got only 2 more times to see the Christmas Story presented by Fond du Lac Community Theater. That's tonight at 7:30 at Goodrich, and tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock as well. That's at Goodrich tonight or tomorrow afternoon. Great production. You know, Ralphie, the BB gun, and the legged lamp, the one-legged lamp.
The tongue stuck on the pole.
Right. Lakeshore Girl Scouts right now.
All dressed as presents. Very creative.
Yes.
Looking good.
Special thanks to Nightberry Title Group for allowing us access to their office. We promised to clean it up even better than it was when we got here. We got to leave it in good shape. I'm going to count on Jake Jeske to do that.
Got your salute the troops up here, helping those who serve us. Up next, we got the Marines.
That's quite the truck, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Sergeant Green. We're providing live video stream coverage here on the Miracle Mile. Drew Glazer, Terry Davis at RadioPlusInfo.com. I want to especially give a shout out to the KFIZ crew for allowing us to cover their event.
Up next, it's Verve, a credit union,
Yes.
bringing their
I love that truck.
around here. Yeah, it's nice.
They can do whatever they want inside. They can change the theme. They can change the promo. It's a nice little toy. We need one of those.
We
Drew.
do.
How about you take a pay cut? Let's get.
All right.
I think we're going to make you Employee of the Year next year, and that person does not get a check.
Okay.
But you do get a nice plaque.
That's good. That's good. I do it for the recognition, not the money, of course.
Right. Well, that's all of us do. What we got here? A bunch of young kids on their float there. Girl
Scouts.
They start selling cookies right after the new year, I believe, right?
Yeah, this is my favorite time of the year.
And where there's Girl Scouts, here come the Boy Scouts, I think,
There they
right?
are. Oh yeah, that's
Sure
them.
enough, here come the Cub Scouts.
Pack 63 from Rosano. It's a good elementary school to be at.
Well, that's not the real Santa Negro.
Another Girl Scout troop here.
Evans School Girl Scouts coming through here in a little bit. Right here they are. My kids were in Scouts. They enjoyed that. They always had to haul them around selling popcorn.
Oh yeah, popcorn, cookies. There you go. That's quite the setup right there.
You know, one year they had to cancel the St. Patrick's Day parade. Because of snow.
Really?
Yeah.
Supposed to get a couple of inches, I believe, starting tomorrow, maybe later tonight even.
Okay. I like a white Christmas. I'd like about, I don't know, a good foot of snow between now and Christmas. I'd be good with that.
Yeah. Day after Christmas, it can all go away, and then I'm all right.
Baumhart Trucking.
For TDC Engineering.
These floats take a while to put together, you know?
Oh yeah.
They may look simple, but I'm telling you.
It's hours, it's days of work put behind it.
Coming up is the Reederer School of Dance. Did you put your daughter Madison through any dance classes?
Yes, she has been in dance for a couple years.
Okay.
She didn't do it this year, but she has done it.
Do you teach her any of your dance moves?
Of course.
Look at that little kid with that big candy cane over there. How is that kid? How is that kid staying up on their feet? Boy, I continue to get a lot of good comments about Sunny 97.7's Christmas music. We're at 100% Christmas music now through the 25th. But you know, if you don't like that kind of stuff, you can check out our website and click on and listen to our regular format as well.
That's right. You can hear your favorite DJ this evening, 7 to midnight, playing all your favorite Christmas
Drew
jingles.
Glazer?
That's right.
What do we got here, Drew?
The best gifts don't cost money. This is brought to you by, what do we got here?
Right in front of the banner. Okay, that's a great message though.
Yes, absolutely. It's always good this time of year to look at some local charities or any charities that you may like nationally, and then think about donating to them and helping them out.
Always throw your change in the red cuddle at the convenience store. If you're picking up a pack of gum and it's $1.50, you better throw 50 cents back in the red can for sure, if not more.
Miss Fond du Lac's outstanding teen, Amber Wells. Studio of music right here.
KFIZ organization coming through here now. This looks like could be a cheerleading squad, or
I believe so. These are the Fond du Lac High School cheerleading squad.
Are they out of candy? Because this isn't even halfway point of the
It
parade.
looks like they might be. They might have been a little too generous at the start.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's going to be a meeting. If I'm them, I'm ditching those pails.
That's right.
Oh, one girl hung on a little.
There we go.
Boomers.
You got the Boomers.
Fond du Lac's youth
Rugby.
Yeah, rugby. Now there's a tough sport.
Oh yeah, you got to be in pretty good shape and conditioning to play rugby.
Absolutely. It's some serious stuff. It's, you know, when the guys that do it though, they love it. I talked to a couple guys that are into that, and they just love it. Rugby is intense, and it's a great time if you're in the right shape.
Yeah. You gotta take care of those ears too.
We got a nativity scene coming up here.
All
Jesus
right.
Christ, the real reason for the season. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That is a really neat float, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Correct it. Not a nativity scene, but a really good family picture.
You got Navy men coming home.
Sky Zone Trampoline Park. Have you been to that?
I have
My
not.
son has been there. They jump around like there's no tomorrow.
I'll have to check that out.
Well, that golf cart looks more like a mad gremlin from the Gremlins movie. I don't know.
St. Peter's Lutheran Church and School. Their theme, I'll be home for Christmas.
I think that is the overall theme for the parade, of course.
Yes.
So you're seeing a lot of troop-related floats. Uh-oh, here come the horses.
There they are.
Now Jake Jeske, who's engineering this coverage, his job would be to clean up after the horses. Does he know that? He's the new guy.
I think he knows now.
Bring your own shovel, Jake.
That's right.
I rode a horse once in my life and I almost flew off. I never got back on.
I grew up on a farm. We had some horses, and one time, 11 years old, the horse just took off and scared the life out of me. Never again.
Never again?
Nope.
Another thing that'll get you in the mood for the holidays is the Maximilian Show. It's called A Very Funky Christmas. They're doing it every Friday and Saturday night in December in Mount Calvary. It's a song and dance review. It's very, very good. Talent from Calumet, Winnebago, Sheboygan, Fond du Lac County. Pancrat's Arts Exchange puts that on. I think starting on Monday morning, we're going to give away money every day on Sunny, right? But
Correct. The Service League raffle coming up on Sunny 97.7.
Going to give away $100 Monday morning, and then Tuesday morning give away $200, and then Wednesday $300. That announcement will be every weekday at right around 8:45.
Fondue Fest here. largest fondue pot right there.
That's Kevin Oddie and that little peddler. It's Tom Oddie's brother.
Okay.
Tom is with Record Entertainment. He's got a little reindeer in the front.
He does.
They're driving people all around. They give people rides all the time. It's quite a nice little deal. Good exercise, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it is.
Kevin Oddie on that bike, you never see him at the Y anymore because he's on the bike all the time. He doesn't have to go to the Y.
Merry Christmas.
Is that Santa Claus already?
That is a Santa Claus, I believe.
Looking at 2 Percheron horses.
He's making a few appearances.
They're about 2,000 pounds apiece.
That's the Breezy Hill Campground Santa Claus. That's not the real Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Take a sleigh ride.
I don't know that they want to have 2 Santa Clauses in the parade.
A little confusing.
Bonfire.
At the conclusion of the parade, they do the lighting of the trees right there at Veterans Park. You're up.
You're up karaoke.
What's the last karaoke song you sang?
I think it was I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston.
Oh boy.
Or I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly.
Oh boy.
It was at the former Pockets building.
They're about 2,000 pounds apiece.
Joe Posh is probably running the show.
I sang with Joe Posh. We rotated one night. He didn't even know it was me.
EP Direct making their way through here.
EP and Direct always doing a great job for all your digital printing needs.
Look at this.
Salvation Army,
That's
big
the
red
big
bucket.
kettle. Yeah. That is quite the kettle. Ronnie Jacobson and Connie Millard work over at Salvation Army. They're getting it done. Fond du Lac Running Club. Not really running though.
No. A brisk walk.
But you can tell they're moving faster than the people behind them.
Yeah,
because
a little
there's
bit.
big glut right now.
A little bit of a gap, but that's all right.
Yeah.
So we got another Packer game tomorrow night. And you can always stop down at Webster's Marketplace in Ripon. Participate in the pigskin prediction. Your opportunity to win $1,000 if you get the score right. And every year we've had a $1,000 winner. We're still waiting this year. But if you're picked, you win $20 for Webster's.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Candy Baker over at Webster's, she is so awesome to work with. I love the fact that they're locally owned, locally run, and they have everything in that store. I mean, photography, they can process your venison, I mean, get your groceries. It's just a one-stop shop on Highway 23 in Ripon, Webster's Marketplace. What a great name though, Candy Baker.
There you go.
It's just, she should be in broadcasting.
That's right.
Or maybe she could run a cooking show or something. A baking show.
There would be.
Yeah.
Waste management truck right here.
I was just thinking, Drew, you know, less than 5 weeks away, we got our bridal fair at Holiday Inn.
Oh yeah, it's coming up quick. It's a great time, a great opportunity to meet all the vendors, all the people that are going to help you out with your big wedding day.
Thursday,
in one
January 5th.
spot.
Yeah, Thursday the 5th. And the Edis already has the tickets available. So you buy them in advance, you get in for $6.
Hey, Jordan Community Church right here.
You know what's missing from this parade?
What's that?
Politicians.
Well, we had Glenn
Glenn was in here, but
he already won.
He already won, but there's no campaigning going on.
Yeah, that's
which
awesome.
We're all thankful for.
We are.
Oh, real carolers. Let's listen to this.
There you go. Fond du Lac County 4-H.
I was in 4-H.
As was I.
You were?
Waldo Fireflies.
We were the Holy Land something something. I can't remember. Clovers, maybe? I don't know.
Could have been.
I'm going to be in trouble for not knowing that. Got a lot of pink ribbons back in the day. I don't think that's good, is it?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
A lot of horses in the parade tonight.
And here it is. Without further ado, Regular Entertainment.
Here we go. Troy Pagel from Pagel's Lawn Service. Troy looked at me the other day because he also moved snow. He says, "Where's the snow?"
That's right.
Tom Oddie will be on the microphone. Andy Carter, who normally does that for us, is not feeling too well. You can see Brandon Edler down there. He's one of our younger new guys.
Wahoo contest on that west side. Let's hear this. Wahoo on three. 1, 2, 3. On the east side. 1, 2, 3. East side wins. They get a little extra.
Paul Miller over there running the controls. Jake Motor.
Coming up to the 2016.
And Dom Vanderswer and DJ Dom.
Downtown Fond du Lac never looks so pretty today.
Coming up shortly after them, of course, the Radio Plus van.
It's the Greg and Greg Show.
The Greg and Greg Show. Greg Owens, Greg Stensland.
Greg Owens, waving. Pew pew. I'll tell you what, there's the hardest working man in broadcasting right there, Greg Owens.
Mercury Marine. Bringing the most recent purchase by Terry Davis. It's actually going to his driveway after this.
Oh, you mean the Christmas lights?
Oh, I'm talking about the boat.
Oh, the boat. Yeah.
Nice little sailboat action right there.
Forever grateful that Mercury Marine still is in Fond du Lac.
Yes, absolutely.
And if I'm in Stillwater, Oklahoma, waiting for the move, that was a very stressful time for both communities.
It was.
The Garten Factory. Talk about landscape supplies there, man. got here? This guy wants to move some snow.
He's ready.
My goodness.
Back full of salt.
That's the guy you want to be behind after the blizzard, right there.
Absolutely.
You want to be right behind him.
Doesn't matter how slow you're moving, you know you're going to be safe.
Man. In the back of that truck, that's why the McDonald's French fries taste the way they do, right there.
That's right.
Well, I know Record Entertainment was entry 46, so my guess is we're getting there, Drew.
It's getting there. We're going to see the Mr. Claus coming pretty soon. The whole street of Main Street's packed. A lot of good people. Great night for a parade. I remember a few years ago it was very, very cold.
Friends of the Senior Center, is that what that says? Friends of the Fond Lake Senior Center?
It sure does.
What a great organization. It gives the senior citizen population in our community lots of things to do. They go travel, they hang out at the center, they go shopping together. It's a great way to bring people together.
They got plenty of candy to give away here.
Jeez.
Flooding the streets. Woo. You'd think they'd be handing out $100 bills out there. People are so eager to get out there.
Yeah.
Of course, little Madison booking to the street.
Just don't get run over.
That's right.
Here's another event coming up I forgot to tell you about. Fond du Lac Brewfest.
Brewfest.
Saturday, February 4th at the fairgrounds. Tickets went on sale today.
All right.
At hometowntickets.com, and it's less expensive to get in this year than last year. It's actually cheaper.
Excellent. Your opportunity to get a taste of all the local brewers as well as the microbreweries in the Wisconsin area. It's really a lot of fun. Chicken wing eating contest.
Yeah, you bet. Tickets are just $39 in advance.
Not bad.
Yeah.
My first year going was last year, and I heard it was a good time.
You were there. You were there. Okay.
Got your public safety vehicles over here.
It's a nice float.
Yes, it is.
No name on that one, though.
Windsurfing.
Yeah,
there you
go.
go.
Spectacular. That, of course, is all part of sturgeon spearing. Craig Molitor and the Convention Bureau taking that event to a new level and capitalizing on what we're already known for, which is a great idea.
Yes.
Sturgeon spearing is a world of its own, the second Saturday of February.
It's huge. Everyone's got their ice shanties. You got a nice one right here.
There's Craig Molitor right down there. Just the hat on, next to the truck. And I think we're getting down there. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, we are getting down there. Special thanks again here to Knight Barry Title Group. Also want to say hi and thank you to the people at Fond du Lac Rental and Repair for the scissors lift. Darren, I want to give you a big shout out. and remind people that you guys are open for renting things that you just don't need to buy. You're going to be a lot further ahead when you just rent it if you're only using it once a year or a couple times every few years.
And here they are.
Santa and Mrs. Claus together. There they are. Oh, and they're moving.
They're going. They got places to be. They're busy people.
And that's going to wrap it up. Special thanks again to Jake Chesky, our producer, Mason Steffes.
The man of Fond du Lac, always doing a great job delivering the scissors lift for us and helping us out.
And to my cohort, Drew Pew Pew Glazer. It's pretty weak, wasn't it?
Drew the Laser, they call me sometimes.
Drew the Laser. I think we're going to wrap up. Thank you for being part of this. One more shout to KFIZ because this is their parade.
It is.
So thanks for having us. RadioPlusInfo.com.